Well, it's here, our shock therapy shocks for our 2020 Can-Am Maverick. Well, let's start with a quick unboxing. Okay, this is everything that came in the box. Our uppers, lowers, crossover rings, cups here. They were nice. They sent us a little, looks like a shock towel, keychain, nice assortment of stickers, big, medium, and little. Oh, everything's nicely labeled. Right there is your front lower, sorry, and front upper. So it should be easy for us to distinguish where they go. All right, let's get started. All right, for this installation with what little I could find on swapping these springs out on the internet, this McPherson shock compressor seemed to be the best reasonably budgeted tool for this project. And this is the model number. Got it off of Amazon. It's about $120. That wasn't without shipping. If you have Amazon, you might not have to pay shipping. And this is what the kit looks like. We're probably going to be using these smaller ones for these 3.5-inch springs. We can use the impact on the lower one. And there it's loose. Alright, and if this doesn't come out right away, it seems jammed, you actually have to pick up on the tire a little bit to free it up. Now, it's probably going to be a little grody. So I'm going to take a wire brush and clean this up a little bit, make our the next step go a little bit easier. Alright, now that we got our shock out, cleaned it up a little bit, probably do a little bit more before we put the new springs on. And this is the spring compressor. See how it goes. Alright, very simple. And it's off there. Back around here. You'll be able to pull your shock right out of the spring. Okay. We got our shock set up. We set our preload adjustment to 3 inches from bridge to the top of that. And we also set our crossover ring to 7 inches to the center. This may vary on your machine. Okay, so a little hiccup I ran into with this particular strut compressor, spring compressor. If you set these to 3 inches as required by the shock therapy people, the strut compressor will not come out, because what happens is you compress the spring so much that this space shrinks in here, and then these, your actual compressor jaws, you can't get them back out because this distance drops so much. So what I had to do is move this, your ride height nut, all the way up so that I could get the compressor back out of the springs. Just something I noticed recently, these I don't know what they're called exactly, these open end kind of wrenches that are they're nice because when you take your nut off, you can just pull it right out and it doesn't fall out like your normal open ends would. Alright, here we are compressing our rear shocks. And there we have it. Here we are in the last one. This one went great. Have it all figured out by now. I didn't make any modifications or changes on the rear shocks. The tool worked great, kind of as is. Just seems that the gapping between the shocks and the front was a little bit too much for the strut tool. So, almost done.
First impressions?
Not bad. I don't know if I can notice it so much. I'm gonna have to be out on the trails and give it a little bit more of a test. You can feel the feedback a little from the cups that are in there. You can hear it, feel a little bit the steering wheel. But well, stay tuned. We'll have more testing soon.